Welcome in, everybody. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show. Starting off on a somber note, rest in peace, the icon, Coach John Madden, has passed away at the age of 85. Just wanted to send a quick condolences to his family. Lost a legend today, an icon. Pretty much revolutionized the video gaming world. I'm not sure if y'all know, but y'all know that started out as a PC video game back in the late 80s and then kind of morphed into, late 80s, early 90s, and then into a video game for, our gaming systems. But was the head coach for the Oakland Raiders, led them to Super Bowl 11 victory over the Minnesota Vikings, and, then got into the booth with Pat Summerall. For all of us 90s Cowboy fans, we all remember them calling the Cowboys games. And then I think he said that he had covered, 11 Super Bowls over his time in the broadcasting booth. So shout out to John Madden. Rest in peace, man. Appreciate everything you did for the game. Wes, what are some of your notes or some of your thoughts on the passing of John Madden?
Definitely one of the dudes that you remember for being pretty funny in the booth with all his sayings. Boom, he's on his back. Yeah. And definitely the John Madden had a lot of wars against good friends, and lost some friends maybe due to some Madden wars. But yeah, definitely we lost a legend today in John Madden.
Producer James, do you remember him calling those Packers games?
Yeah. Whenever I was younger, I remember just growing up hearing his voice, commentating a lot of the games. He was almost like the voice of football for me.
Right.
And, and of course, Madden, the games and all that. And so for me growing up, he was the commentator. And then I go on to find out eventually, that he was a fucking head coach, right? And all of that. Yeah. So it was pretty cool. Yeah. It's crazy. It's not crazy, but it's just when stuff like that happens,
Yeah, it's definitely a somber tone. Thoughts and prayers to his family as we kind of move forward. But 85 years young, John Madden passes away today. It was pretty recent news. It happened, I think, within the last few hours. But
yeah, checked out the documentary they did.
I saw that they had released it on Christmas, but I haven't watched it yet. And I haven't watched that, or I haven't watched Man in the Arena. Have you watched any of the Man in the Arena?
Tom Brady? No, I have not. I guess that's three things I got to watch. I got to watch Man in the Arena, Tom Brady.
Right.
Got to watch the John Madden, and then I guess I got to watch the Kurt Warner movie too.
Are you? I don't know. I'm kind of have mixed reviews for the Kurt Warner thing. I want to get all y'all's thoughts on that real quick before we kind of get into the football topic. But Wes, what's your feeling? What's the vibe for that Kurt Warner movie?
I don't know, man. It's because I always thought that him and his wife were kind of annoying. It's a great story, because he was, basically bagging groceries or working in the grocery store before he got his big shot or whatever. Got another shot in the NFL and then came to the Rams. But it seemed like it was him and his wife were kind of annoying. I don't know.
His wife is.
I think I have to watch the movie just so I say I watched it and then I can give my critique. I don't know if it's going to be a movie that's going to go, big with me.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is we lived it, right? We watched him kind of come to be a notable. Well, he was a Super Bowl champion and also nearly took Arizona.
Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know if I see him quite in that light because. For me, Hall of Famer, you really need to be two-time Super Bowl champion, right? It's like if Kurt Warner gets in with one, I got it. I understood. If he has one, then we might as well just hand Aaron Rodgers one as soon as he retires. Because if one is all it takes, Kurt Warner, Aaron Rodgers are totally different quarterbacks. But that's just a side note. But getting back to it, Kurt's wife has always been real eccentric. Right. And so she always has these weird haircuts, really done up dresses. She's a beautiful woman, but at the same time, it's like, Kurt, you sure know how to pick them. I'm just going to leave it right there.
Seems like she had the original Karen haircut.
Well, I'm sure she's a firecracker, but again, all due respect. My biggest thing is man, Kurt must really love that woman to take on what he took on with that family, and props to him. You know, taking over a family is very honorable, and also the special needs family I think is very honorable as well. So shout out to him.
I didn't know all that.
Yeah, man, it's a Kurt Warner, the human, for me is like a great dude. The quarterback, not so much. But again, if it isn't for the Pittsburgh Steelers, let me rephrase this. If it isn't for James Harrison intercepting that ball in the end zone against the Cardinals in the Super Bowl, he's probably a 2-time champion. Yeah. Just going to leave it there. James.
I mean, he had some great teams. He had some great receivers. So, I mean.
Yeah. Greatest show on turf.
I think he had a great career that anybody would be jealous of. I know he got into the Hall of Fame, but, I mean, he's nothing compared to a Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning,
Troy Aikman,
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's easy.
I definitely think he's even below, like, say, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, 100%. Like that just tells me Eli Manning is going to get into the Hall of Fame easily.
He just had a great story. I think that's what it is. He had a great story because he was a dude that was basically
immortal. He was in the league, a regular guy.
And made it late. He was, like I said, he was busting groceries or what do you
bagging groceries.
Bagging groceries.
Don't be hating.
And hey, dude.
Bagging groceries right here, first
job.
What
I did as jobs, I mean, come on, I've done it all. But he was bagging groceries.
You bag groceries?
Still.
See, you ain't done it all.
No, I bag groceries, but I think I bag groceries because my family, like my grandfather.
Oh, that's
and
right.
My great-grandfather,
That's right.
they had their own little store in Henderson, Texas, back in the day. So when I was little, I was bagging groceries. But I never officially worked for like a grocery store. But no, it was just a great story, him making that comeback. And so, it's a feel-good story, but sometimes I'm not all about those feel-good stories anymore.
So, James, I've turned you on to a movie, and this is an Arkansas reference. I turned you on to a movie that you really enjoyed. Do you think this is going to fulfill the same kind of, I guess, expectation as before?
You talking about, what was it?
The greatest movie ever made about football? Yes.
What is that movie called?
What's the movie called then, Wes?
About the Arkansas, the lone lineman.
What's the movie called?
Why are you putting me on the spot like that?
Because you chimed in, that's why.
I don't know what the movie is called, but I know exactly what movie you're talking about. It's about the offensive lineman. He was a walk-on.
What's his name? Yeah, you're a Razorback fan. You're a Razorback fan.
Thought process problems today, so bear with me.
What thought process
name
you have?
Award after him. It's a really feel good movie because it's a feel good movie, but then it's a sad movie because the dude really worked hard. He was a walk on.
Help him out, James.
Makes it in Arkansas.
Brandon Burlsworth.
Yes.
Yeah. The movie's called Greater.
There you go.
Greater, yeah.
That's a great movie.
Greater.
See, you over here chiming in. I'm trying to see if you just because it's Arkansas.
As far as the Kurt Warner movie goes, we were sitting there watching Spider-Man, and that was the first time I saw that trailer. I didn't even know they were coming out of the movie about him.
Okay.
And so, but I had seen the poster outside, and I was like, that's Kurt. I don't even have to see his face. I'm like, that's Kurt Warner. So of course, and the dude that who's the dude that plays him?
I have no idea. He's like an unknown.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he kind of resembles him.
The guy that played Kurt Warner?
Yeah.
He's not that unknown. He played
what is he
Shazam.
In? That's the guy who plays Shazam?
Yeah.
I guess I've never seen it.
He had his own show for a while that I watched called Chuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Levi
television.
Something.
Zachary Levi.
He's actually a pretty funny guy. I think he's funny.
So he's doing a drama.
I've never seen him in a serious role.
Yeah, never seen him in a drama.
My kids want to watch it.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, that's Kurt Warner, greatest show on turf.
Yeah. Hey, when your kids want to watch it, that's kind of a cool deal.
Yeah, so we'll probably check it out.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch that also.
So, but my question is, do you watch the new Spider-Man movie? What is it? No Way Home or Far From Home? Which one is it?
No Way Home.
I didn't watch
No Way Home?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. It was good.
It was good?
Yeah, it was
I'm
good.
hearing a lot of good reviews from it. I mean, a lot of people think it's really good. My boss took his little son, his 4-year-old son, because he's a big Spider-Man fan, to see it, and his little girl. They all said it was good. But he also liked the new Ghostbusters movie. I haven't seen that one. Y'all seen that one?
I haven't seen that one.
No, me neither. All right, guys, let's transition into a little bit of sports talk. Well, we were just starting on sports talk. I'm just trying to get us back on the tracks. How much college football have y'all been watching? Any? I know it's hard for you. Wes, are you watching any college football?
I have it on, but usually I fall asleep doing it.
It must be nice for you to be on vacation like this, right? Well, that's where I'm going with it. That's where I'm going with it. Where I'm going with it is that we've had this huge COVID breakout, and these college bowl games are getting impacted. And so, like, is college football hurting, or is this even a big deal to have these bowl games outside of the college football playoff? It seems like they're not even worth it.
I mean, it seems like people. It's only like for sports junkies that are really watching these games. These betting lunatics that bet on everything.
What's wrong with sports betting?
That are watching these games. But
well, we are those lunatics.
Yeah, like they've had. I think up in this area, they've had like 3 or 4 bowl games already in this area.
Well, yeah, you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and you're also in Texas.
Yeah. But which one would anybody watch? I mean, I know I was at the mall the other day, and I saw Miami of Ohio getting ready to play, I guess, North Texas.
Yeah. Okay, that was it. I thought you had more. I thought you had more on that one. My bad. I just didn't know.
I had the game on, but like I said, usually I just fall asleep or I sit there and play Candy Crush on my phone, and next thing I know, I see what else happens.
Why you giving ESPN these like funny free views?
My bad. Anyway, it seems like that outside of the New Year's Day, how many people really watch bowl game?
Well, if your team is playing in that bowl, like you're going to watch the bowl game Arkansas plays in, right? So outside of those two things,
that's a good matchup.
Sure, but outside of those two things, like outside of New Year's 6, nobody's really giving a shit unless you went to the school or you have some sort of interest in that university where they're going to be playing. Like I wanted to see A&M and Wake Forest. Well, A&M pulled out because of COVID. Well, do they really need the money? No, but does Wake Forest? Hell yeah, they need the money. So it's kind of like one of those things where if your university needs it, you're probably going to do what you can to go to make sure you attend that bowl game. But if you're a big school that doesn't need it, like you're in a big conference, Power 5, it's not going to be much. I just noticed that you're glittering over there. You're shining without any ice on. What are you wearing?
What? I got it. No, just being in the holiday spirit, bro.
Man, I
just saw the Holiday Bowl got canceled.
Yeah, that did get canceled. I was gonna say,
Holiday Bowl used to be pretty fun back in the day.
I was gonna ask you, did you
good Holiday Bowls with Major Applewhite?
Man, nobody gives a shit about Major Applewhite. Did you jump? What's his name? Pimp Claus? Did you take him for his chain? Did you debo him for his chain?
No, man. This is just icy, man. Hey, as much money I give Pimp Claus, man, you got to give me some kind of kickback,
He gave you a Christmas light chain as a kickback. You got a raw deal, bro.
Hey, we got a comment in here.
Yeah.
From Wes's friend Carla.
Carla
Says
get over the target bag.
You would think Wes would move the target bag by now.
I think he's still recovering. Are you still wearing the same pajamas?
Dude, I like these pants. They're very comfortable.
Those aren't pants, my guy. Those are pajamas.
Whatever, man. I mean,
he getting kicked back from Pimp Claus.
I still got into workout today. I finalized on an apartment.
Hey, did you see Tony? Did you see Tony today? 33?
No, Tony took the day off, or we didn't go in at the same time.
No, one of the two. You got some days?
No. We don't have to work out every day together.
I thought maybe you were following his regime. I thought you were following his regime, workout routine, get in there, get in, get out, What
I
up?
can only hope to look as good as Tony when I get his age.
Dap up, Tony. Well, you're only like a foot taller than him, so it doesn't. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. All right, nothing on Wes. Wes is just where's Pimp Claus? Can we get Pimp Claus in the building? Because we got no life from Wes right now. You all right, buddy?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Like I said, man. I'm recovering.
We need some vigor out of Wes Washington.
Whatever. You get the right subject in me, I'm gonna get it going.
I will. Anyway. We will eventually get there because we're gonna be talking about some NFL football in a little bit. But my biggest thing is let's talk a little bit about the college football playoff with the 4 teams: Michigan, Cincinnati. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Michigan, Georgia, and Alabama, Cincinnati. I really don't think Alabama, Cincinnati needs to be talked about as much. Are you still taking Cincinnati with the upset? I know you made this proclamation a couple of weeks ago, but are you sticking with that nonsense?
Of course I want, even though I'm an SEC guy, I want to see the underdog. So, of course, for a championship game, I want to see a Cincinnati, Michigan. I would love to see Harbaugh maybe get a national championship.
So what kind of wage are we putting on this?
Oh, I ain't betting.
I'm taking Alabama if you really talk. If you really about that life.
Eating hot stuff. I ain't eating nothing hot.
Hey man, you don't got to tell me you're weak. You don't got to tell me like that. We'll know. We'll keep it inherent.
I see Carla got jokes.
What jokes is she talking about?
She said that I'm gonna get up and walk out. I wasn't feeling good, Carla.
Oh man,
I'm sorry that I wasn't
they ain't gonna let you live that one down, my guy. They ain't gonna let you live it.
It was about to be ugly. I had to get out. But no, I'm finishing tonight.
I think I'm gonna have to make a clip.
Yeah, y'all have to just watch me.
Or a meme or both.
Something. James is gonna put his spin on it. James, what about you? What are you interested in more? Are you interested more in a certain bowl game, or are you more interested in this college football playoff?
I mean,
is it hard for you to get into college football?
A little, yeah. I would think recently I've gotten more in high school football, doing stuff with recon than college football. You know, like I'll go for Texas, but I don't really keep a close eye on it.
But you have a tie. Your family graduated. Your brother graduated from Texas.
Yeah.
So like you have a tie.
Yeah.
So a lot of people they don't have. They just I'm rooting for Texas. Oh well, okay.
I'm going for Arkansas.
Well,
hey,
damn Wes, that's pretty. How long you been? How long you been perfecting that?
My pig suey since I was in 7th grade.
Jesus.
High day.
Jesus, you really about that Southwest Conference, huh?
Dude, I mean, I like I told you, dude. I want the way Arkansas played basketball back then I thought that's the way basketball should be played. 40 minutes of hell, where you just line up and you just try to run the shit out of who you're playing against, and just get after them.
So your affection,
make them run until they can't run no more.
So your affection for Arkansas came through basketball, not football,
huh?
Your affection for Arkansas came through the sport of basketball, not football.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
No. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Definitely, dude. Like I said, I wanted to be Todd Day. I wanted to play for Nolan Richardson. That was, dude. It was just unbelievable basketball. It was get up and down, and just try to make you uncomfortable, and try to make you do things that you don't want to do.
Bet. Hey, so when are you gonna have John Daly on the show? When are you gonna get him on the show?
John, I guess his son is going to Arkansas. I like that. It's a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of kids in this area going to Arkansas. So hopefully, things are looking up for Arkansas. Man.
That's not what I asked you.
But I don't know if I'm gonna have a John Daly on the show. For one thing, I think John's trying to be sober, and I ain't trying to be so sober.
When's the last time you saw him being sober? I ain't never seen John Daly. I saw him at a bar smoking cigarettes through his nose and exhaling through his mouth. What the hell sober are you talking about?
Just because he's smoking cigarettes don't mean he ain't.
When's the last time you were in a bar and they let you smoke in a bar?
They don't let you smoke in bars no more.
Exactly.
He must be in Arkansas somewhere.
Man, that's true. There is one bar in I don't know if it may not be in Travis County. I think it's just south of Travis County line. Anyways, I ain't gonna give up. I ain't gonna snitch him out. I'm gonna keep it quiet.
Only bar I know in the Austin area that you can still smoke cigarettes in is where I used to work the door for, used to bartend for, was to be Spotlight Karaoke.
Nah, this ain't
spot though. But I mean, you leave there smelling like smoke. That's what's horrible about it.
I remember when I was like 18, 19, when I would go to bars, like you would leave and like you had to wash your clothes like the same night, or else your room smelled like a bar the next day.
Oh yeah, try having dreadlocks. My dreadlocks they were horrible the next day.
You can imagine me with dreadlocks? How?
I'm just saying, try having dreadlocks.
No way.
I mean, but I can see you with some dreadlocks.
No, bro. Nope. That's not for me. That's for you. That's not for me.
But the beard, that's
a good point. I didn't think about the beard, but yeah, I could see how the beard could get pretty stanky if you kind of were in a bar all night and you woke up and you smell from your mustache that stench of just like stank, of just regret, debauchery, booze, and cigarettes the next morning. Yeah. Stanky. Did he freeze again?
Nah.
No,
you don't see him gleaming.
Bro, you have to look that close to see the comments.
Who is Lucky?
That's Luciano.
Oh, Luciano. Yeah.
They talking mad in the comments?
Yeah. Luciano. I forgot that. That's my homie. I love Mr. Luciano, even though he's a diehard Longhorn fan.
James, do we want to make the announcement for the giveaway?
Do we?
Yeah. Do we want to wait the next segment?
Oh, yeah, we can wait.
We'll wait till the next segment about the giveaway.
All right.
All right. 26 minutes after the hour. Let's get into people shout out in the comments. Carla and Lucky up in there. Anything going on?
He loves Nolan Richardson.
Who's Nolan Richardson?
Who is Nolan Richardson? Oh, man.
Who's Nolan Richardson?
That's the whole reason I love Arkansas. Nolan Richardson, strolling Nolan. He came up with 40 minutes of hell and the pressure defense. Are you kidding me? You don't know who Nolan Richardson is?
Got him. Got him. 27 minutes after the hour. Let's get into a quick break, Wes. I just had to push your buttons. When we come back, we'll get into Wes's segment. What's that segment called again, Wes?
This is the one. Today is Tuesday, so this is I can answer. I can do it better, where we answer the question better than the coach.
Can you do it better?
That's what she said.
All night long. All night. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show. Look, I'm getting an alert right now for Man of the Arena. We're not right now, ESPN. We're busy. Folks, if y'all don't know, y'all can catch us on Amazon Music now. The podcast will be live there daily for Monday and Tuesday. If y'all appreciate us watching there, give us a like, follow, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if y'all like that. If you're using Spotify, you can catch us there as well. But we'll be living here with the video on YouTube as we do every week. Let's get into the segment of the week. Wes, go ahead and introduce it, and then James has something special queued up so that we can all get our reaction to the new video.
All right, so basically what we're doing here is these media guys ask, or is it media? These reporters ask the dumbest questions to coaches. And so they asked Sean Payton this dumb question. So let's go ahead and run it, and then we're going to answer it better. We're going to start off with James. Ooh. We're going to go to Paul, and then me.
On the spot.
Sean, did you talk much with the league about whether they were going to consider postponing and what the criteria for that might be? Did you hope they would?
What? Would I hope that they would postpone the game? Would I hope they would postpone the game? Why would I hope they'd postpone the game? Next question, please.
All right, so now it's my turn. I felt like asking you like follow-up questions. I was like, do I do it or should I wait? I was like, no, let me not do that because then he won't have his question. All right, here we go. Have I been in contact with the league? Of course I've been in contact with the league. What kind of dumbass question are you asking me? Do I hope that they give us more time to reschedule for what? Ian Book is our quarterback. Jameis Winston is coming back. Taysom Hill, who knows what kind of hammer finger he's going to be coming up with the next time we play the game. We have no receivers. Callaway can't do shit. We have receivers who are third string doing their best to get a pass thrown to them by a fourth round quarterback in Ian Book. Do I hope they postpone the game? I hope they postpone these interview questions after these games because it's nonsense. And I'm tired of fucking losing. Drew Brees, get your ass out of retirement. We need to go to work.
Now I gotta go. All right. I haven't been in contact with the league? Yeah, I'm in contact with the league. That's part of my job is to talk to the league. But of course, I want to postpone I don't want to postpone. I want to go back to when I had Drew Brees, when I had a quarterback. Talking to these idiots in the film room is like talking to a bunch of, kindergartners or to the special ed class. These dudes don't know how to quarterback. You're talking to a dude that was a tight end, and you're talking to Jameis Winston, a dude that stole crab legs.
Damn.
The guy eats dubs.
Let y'all have my job. Next question.
You can't believe you brought up the crab legs. That's horrible. That man will never, if he ever does anything stupid in public, he will never live that crab leg thing down.
Who stole crab legs?
I guess he just thought he could just walk out of the store with them. Y'all remember that video, right? The closed caption footage? He just walks right out.
But the thing is, like, who is feeding for crab legs that bad that they steal them?
Jameis Winston, apparently.
That's the thing. Like I've had friends.
Do you think it was a dare?
Pretty bad. And I remember them stealing. I had my best friend. He's probably listening.
Oh God.
I hope he's listening. But anyway, he stole aspirin when he was in college because he had a headache so bad he stole some aspirin.
Why didn't he was in college, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't he just go to the clinic and get some aspirin from the medical center?
About like that? I don't think he could get. Well, from what I remember, like it wasn't during school hours, so he couldn't go to the training room and get it.
Couldn't ask a neighbor for some aspirin.
Dude, I'm just telling you what happened.
I
But I can understand that my head is hurting so much and I can't get aspirin. Yeah, but I can't imagine that I'm so hungry and what I go to is crab legs.
But see, my question, like, that's what I was trying to ask you. Like, I think it was a dare. I think it was like a practical joke. And he was like, I'm going to carry it out. I'm going to literally carry out the practical joke and see if I get caught. Because I probably won't.
Or maybe he thought because he was such a star at Florida State, like.
No. I think it was a joke. Like, I think he lost the bet. And the bet was, go get some crab legs. Nobody's going to do anything to you. You're Jameis Winston, right? Well, that's not true. So would you consider that being a possibility, that it was a practical joke, like it was a dare?
Oh, yeah. I can see that for sure. Because
That makes more sense, right?
Yeah. As college students, we did all types of stupid shit.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I did my fair share of dumb shit. James?
You want to believe that it's a...
I do want to believe. I don't think he's that stupid. I think he's that goofy, but I don't think he's that stupid. You can't be an NFL starting quarterback and be that dumb. That's why I think, like, he lost the joke. He lost the bet. And
but have you heard the dude?
No, he's goofy. See, I think it's an act. I think it's just an act. He's trying to be stupid to be relatable, and he's the class clown. And so that's the way he kind of gets attention. He's the funny guy. He's the goofball. There's one in every group, and he just happens to be an NFL quarterback. He's got a big arm, and he can't be stupid. Well, not after learning how to play quarterback with Sean Payton. Can't be stupid anymore.
I mean, the dude's eating W's. What was that about? But the funniest thing about him when he's eating the W's is what's his name? LaShawn Jackson is just watching him like.
He looks like a dumbass.
Is this dude serious?
At the air of that commercial on break.
But when you had to do it, James, did it feel like it felt foolish, right? You felt like
that's why I didn't want to do it.
Right. And that's what I'm saying is, like, why would a pro athlete try to be? That's something maybe a high school kid, definitely like Pop Warner. Those are the people who are going to do it. Why is a grown ass man trying to eat dubs?
I could say, like, saying it one thing, like, come on, let's get this dub. I mean, even saying let's eat this dub sounds kind of foolish, but I can understand if you're in the moment, hype, whatever the fuck. But then you try and act it out, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
come on,
maybe
man.
not act it out. Maybe you should just let's eat this dub, let's eat it, let's enjoy it, and leave it at that. But don't act it out with the. Yeah.
Is that like his trademark now? He's just a cornball.
Have you seen him?
But that is.
I mean, even when he got injured, and they're in the locker room, he's in there sitting there dancing, and you're like,
with his crutches.
Go sit down.
He is the Jackson Mahomes of NFL quarterbacks. Oh, tell me y'all know who the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Wes, do you know who Jackson Mahomes is?
Oh, you're talking about Patrick Mahomes' little brother?
Yeah, his just cringy, him and his cringy self.
I heard his wife is worse.
They're both cringy together. That's what's weird.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's saying Patrick Mahomes definitely could do better when they talk about his wife.
I ain't talking about his wife. I'm not talking about his wife.
I'm not even,
but his brother, I'll talk shit about his brother, because that dude is just, he's literally riding the pocket lint of Patrick Mahomes. He's not even riding the coattails. He's literally riding the pocket lint of Patrick Mahomes. It's just nuts to me. Like, I mean, how is he so untalented? And Mahomes is so talented. Their father is so talented, and Jackson Mahomes was like, Jackson Mahomes is the male gamete that got to fertilize the egg when there were other strong athletic gametes, sperm, who said, wouldn't it be funny if we let that guy win? That's who he is.
I mean, but there's other brothers that have been like, that doesn't have a lot of talent.
Who?
I mean, you got Cooper Manning?
Bro, Cooper Manning had a career-ending injury at Ole Miss. Not fair. Not the same thing. Cooper Manning was an elite athlete.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about Mahomes' brother.
Yeah, he's horrible. Carla Johnson.
I mean, how old is he?
Doesn't matter. He's old enough. He's a man. He's a full adult.
I guess Carla said that his TikToks are cringy.
Yeah, bro. It's like, dude, there's plenty of space on TikTok for you to live, but you're acting like a teenager and you're a full grown man.
I had some downtime at work on last Thursday, and I see all the memes about him and stuff. People talking shit about him, so I was like, let me see what all the fuss is about.
What was your first impression?
Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't want to say my first impression. I don't want to say my first impression.
Why not?
But I was like, dude, this guy.
It's what's horrible about it is like I think it really hurt Mahomes in the middle of this year. I think he was like extremely distracted. I think a lot of attention was, and it really happened after the Pittsburgh game, whenever he was dancing on Pittsburgh's logo, and all that kind of nonsense. Wasn't Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, it was Washington when they were honoring Sean Taylor, and he was dancing on the 21 at Washington. For Wes, you may not give a shit because it's Washington, but that's a big ass deal. Sean Taylor was like gunned down and murdered in his own home.
No. That Sean Taylor, Sean Taylor, he was a great guy.
Yeah, he was a dude.
No hate there.
But that's my thing is like, how can you just be blatantly disrespectful?
Yeah, that's. I think that comes with upbringing. I mean, as bad as the person that I grew up or whatever, I'm very respectful of people. Why am I respectful to people? Because my mom raised me that way.
But I don't think that argument holds up because you have Patrick, who's extremely respectful and courteous and kind, and then Jackson's over here just being a fool.
Yeah, you make sense because my older sister, who my mom raised, who's a complete idiot and not very respectful of people. So,
my gosh,
it makes sense.
I'm sorry, sis. Why are you diming your sister out like that, man?
Because she's a piece of shit.
No.
Dude, I got no love for
Nope. Not happening in my show.
I got no love.
Not happening. Not happening. Come on, Wes. Damn.
No love. Dude, I'm just saying. I mean, dude, when people are a piece of shit, they're a piece of shit. You know, let's be honest.
Nope, I'm not going there with you. I'm not. You can. I'm not going there.
I mean, I'm just being honest. She's not a good person.
All right, I got it. Let's transition into some NFL talk. I did not know we were going to go there. Ready to do some picks? Get them in for Week 16. January 2nd. We got January 2022 football. I mean, this year has flown by. We'll kick it off with Wes. We'll do the roundabout. Then we'll go to the next game, move on to the next person. 49ers, Houston Texans at 49ers. No Jimmy G. 49ers, 12.5-point favorites. Wes, what you think?
Texans, Niners?
Yeah, Houston just beat the Chargers last week.
Man, dare I take the Texans?
4-11.
You know what? I'll take the Texans.
James, your mic's on mute.
I'm gonna take the 49ers.
I'm taking the Niners too. Falcons at Bills. James,
I'm gonna take the Bills.
I think I just saw a glitch in the Matrix.
Really?
Yeah, like I looked up real quick and I saw, when you see the old school movie theaters, when you see a flicker of like words that go through the reel. That's when I looked up. I just saw that, like some letters.
Damn.
Yeah.
I need to update your software.
I need to link up with Neuralink. Jeez, bro, that was weird. Falcons at Bills.
I got the Bills.
I'm gonna take the Bills as well. Wes.
I'm gonna take the Bills.
Buffalo 14-point favorite at home. Big favorite. Giants at Bears. Bear down. Taking the Bears. Wes.
You know me, I got to take the Bears. I hate the Giants.
I'm taking the Bears.
That's an easy one. Clean sweep. Speaking of the Chiefs, Kansas City at the Bengals. Casey, a 5-point favorite. I got to give a big shout out to Joe Burrow 525 yards passing, 4 TDs. Jeez Christ. Wes, who do you like? Chiefs at Bengals.
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna take the Bengals because I think the Bengals are hot. They're gonna win that AFC North. I like a shootout, and I like Joe Burrow to pull it out late.
Wow, big. That's a good. That's not bad.
Hey, you convinced me. I got the Bengals as well.
I'm taking the Chiefs on the road. I'll take the 5 points. Dolphins at Titans. James.
I'm gonna take the Titans.
Man, Miami looked good against the shitty ass Saints yesterday. Cold weather. Miami has to go to Appalachia. I'm gonna take the Titans as well. Wes?
Definitely taking the Titans. I have no confidence in the Dolphins.
The Raiders at the Colts. Jonathan Taylor, MVP candidate. Carson Wentz on the COVID list. Sam Ehlinger's getting the start. James, on you.
I'm gonna take the Colts.
Really?
I'm gonna take the Colts.
Sam Ehlinger led Colts. Really, Jonathan Taylor led Colts, but yeah. Over Derek Carr. Josh Jacobs.
I'm taking them, yeah.
Deshaun Jackson.
It's too late to turn
Darren
back
Waller.
now. It's too late to turn back now.
I'm going to take the Raiders. Wes, I'm sorry. Raiders at Colts.
I'm gonna take the Colts.
And both y'all can kiss my ass.
No,
Jaguars
no.
at Patriots. It's on me. I'm taking the Patriots to bounce back.
You first,
Wes.
Patriots who? I didn't hear the last team. Sorry.
Jaguars.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't need to hear the last team. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the Patriots.
James.
Patriots.
Easy, clean sweep. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Jets. Jets. Wes, what you like?
Are you serious?
I'm asking.
Come on, man.
Come on,
These
man.
last two. Why do we need to pick these last two? Come on, I gotta take. If you're only an idiot and you're only hoping for an upset if you take the Jets over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, we know where he's going. James?
Taking the Bucks.
Buccaneers for me as well. NFC East matchup. Eagles at the football team. Wes, I'm sorry, we'll get to you at last. James, who do you like?
Oh, man, dude. Eagles.
The Eagles.
I guess.
Might have a wardrobe malfunction. Just take it off. Eagles at Washington. I'm gonna take the Eagles. Wes, who do you like? Don't give me no bullshit about no tie.
Look at Paul letting that soul glow. Just all that hair just flowing. But anyway,
What'd he say? I missed it.
Say, look at Paul letting all that soul glow.
That's right.
All that hair. In this game, I hope COVID just runs rampant in the stadium.
Wes, do not put that voodoo on nobody.
Everybody gets sick and they have a tie.
Wes.
But both of these teams.
The statements and comments made by Wes Washington do not reflect the thoughts or images of the Paul Rodriguez Show or his colleagues. You're on your own, buddy, on that one.
Wes Washington.
We're gonna get flagged. We're gonna get shut down because you're talking about the vid. So you want to tie? Is that what you're saying?
I just hope both of them fall out of the league.
What an asshole. Rams at Ravens. James?
I'm going to go ahead and take the... Man.
There's no Lamar.
Yeah, but homeboy played good against the...
He didn't play good against the week after.
He didn't, right?
Nope.
I'm going to take the Rams.
I like the Rams as well. Wes, Rams at Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens.
Okay, calling the upset. Like it. Broncos at Chargers. I'm going to take the Chargers to bounce back. No Teddy Bridgewater. Wes?
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the Chargers on this one.
Chargers.
We'll save that matchup for last. Panthers at the Saints. Snooze fest. James?
Saints.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, Cam,
shit.
you're taking Ian Book over Cam Newton.
All right, I guess I'll switch it. I'll take Cam Newton.
I'm taking Cam Newton, the Panthers. Wes?
I'm taking the Saints. I got a root for my my little sister and my brother.
The Aints.
Donald and Keisha.
Shout out.
They just had I just missed their birthday. There was the 23rd, so I gotta send them a shout out, and I'm gonna take the Saints.
Lions at Seahawks. It's on me. I'm gonna take. Man, I want to take the Lions, but my brain is telling me to take the Seahawks. Wes?
Who gives a shit? I'll take the Seahawks.
Yeah, what?
I'll take the Seahawks.
Yeah. Save that one for second to last. The Brownies at the Steelers. Monday night. Wes? Oh, my goodness.
Who gives a shit? I'll take the Browns.
Do you some good to talk about these teams in a good light.
Dude, who cares about the Steelers and the Browns?
I'll take the Browns.
Maybe people who want to watch us in Pennsylvania or Ohio.
First of all, these are two of the worst fan-based teams.
Yeah, like the
Steelers
Cowboys fans are much
horrible.
better, right?
The
Brown
worst.
fans are horrible.
The worst.
I mean, the only worst are probably the Eagles. The Eagles are the worst fan base.
No, they're not.
Eagles are horrible.
I can gladly tell you the worst fans in the world are the Dallas Cowboy fans. I seen them.
No.
Yes, they are, Wes.
No, we are not.
Yes,
Dude,
we
when
are.
the Eagles won the Super Bowl, the face.
Because they ain't never been there before.
But how do you deface Stephen Ray Vaughan? What does Stephen Ray Vaughan have to do with the NFL? You can't be painting over Stephen Ray Vaughan.
Well, people doing much worse things out there than painting over a statue. Just leave it right there.
Next time the Eagles win, I'm going in front of the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue and I'm defending it. And anybody stepping close, I'm whooping their ass.
You heard it here first.
That's Eagle fans.
You heard it here first. Sunday night, the Vikings at the Green Bay Packers with Lambeau. What is the temperature going to be that night? I'm just going to look real quick. The temperature at kickoff will be 5 degrees Fahrenheit. 5 degrees Fahrenheit. James, we'll let you go first.
After long thought and
much deliberation,
sleepless nights, deliberation,
sleepless nights,
I'm taking the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers as he continues his campaign to secure his second straight MVP title.
I think it's already secured.
What do you think about people saying that Jonathan Taylor has
I think he does have a shot, but
yeah.
there's Jonathan Taylor can't control the outcome of a game with 40 seconds left. There's only one player who can. There's only one position who can. That's all that needs to be said. I'm taking Green Bay the day after New Year's Day. Wes?
You know what?
He wants that home field advantage.
How can anybody go against?
He wants that home field advantage.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, well,
relax.
Okay, wait 3 weeks and see when Dallas plays Green Bay. You're gonna be singing a different tune if that happens.
Oh no! Then I'm like, fuck that dude.
Yeah,
fuck him and his little hippie ass long hair.
All right, let's not give away everything before we get there. Let's wait.
I'm gonna beat Aaron Rodgers in the streets.
Damn, flip the switch real quick,
dude. Yeah, what 0-200?
Kind of like how he did last night.
Hey, whoa. Dude, you don't even know.
You see him taking up for his quarterback? That's my quarterback. All I needed was some tears and some popcorn. Wes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, you didn't even know what happened last night. Don't bring up last night. Anyway, yeah, I definitely got to take the Packers.
Packers over Vikes. You don't want no home field advantage?
No, man. I don't have a lot of trust in what's his name? What's that boy name? Playing quarterback for the Vikings?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. I know he went to Michigan State. I know who Kirk Cousins is, but it seems like Kirk Cousins has that. He's not as bad as Baker Mayfield, but it seems like when it comes down to the crunch time, it seems like a lot of times Kirk Cousins has those picks, especially if you're bringing pressure. And I think the Packers are going to bring pressure. I think they're going to force him into making some bad plays. And then I see Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers and winning the game. Bad toe or not.
Well, it didn't happen the last time they played. Kirk Cousins was able to have moxie and keep the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands at the end of the game. So maybe he can do it again.
Hey,
325.
Which toe is it for Aaron Rodgers?
What's that?
Know?
What's that?
James?
What?
James, which toe is it for Aaron Rodgers?
The little toe, the pinky toe, ain't
But
it?
which foot?
On the right one? The right.
On the
right.
left foot.
It's on the left.
Yeah. Just think about, remember when he got stepped on? His left foot was forward because he's right-handed when Myles Garrett stepped on it. So, yeah, it's his left metatarsal. On his left foot, his left foot metatarsal.
If you're a defensive player, would you not try to step the fuck on them toes?
Myles Garrett already did it last week.
Every play, I'm stepping on them toes.
You're gonna get a foot in the face if you probably do that.
I'm just saying, dude. There's a reason I was labeled as a dirty player. I'll tell you that. So if I knew you had a,
not with a name like Big Nasty.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You want to play a competitive Aaron Rodgers, and then you want to step on his toe and play a pissed off competitive Aaron Rodgers. How smart does that sound?
Oh, I'm stepping on his toe though every time.
Man, that sounds fucking stupid.
I'm gonna make him play with some pain. You know.
You know that he just can go get a shot and the pain goes away, right?
Well, you know, I gotta hope that.
Then you're just playing with the pissed off Aaron Rodgers.
I gotta hope that me stepping on his toe gets somewhere.
Well, what did it do for it?
Because
Well,
I don't think me lining up and just playing in one-on-one is gonna stop it.
Well, if you just sack him regularly on your own will and not play dirty, I think he'd have more respect for you.
Right now.
He's the what?
He's the second best quarterback in the league right now.
Behind who?
Excuse me?
Hold on. Behind who?
Are y'all serious?
Yeah, behind who?
I don't know who the best quarterback in the league is.
Who's the best quarterback in the league, Wes?
Do y'all watch football?
Yes, I watch a lot of football.
Do y'all not know who Tom Brady is?
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
How is Tom Brady not the best quarterback in the league?
Tom Brady has by far, even with Chris Godwin out, by far more weapons than Aaron Rodgers. The only other quarterback who has weapons similar to Tom Brady is Dakota Prescott. Get out here with that nonsense.
Dude, it doesn't matter though.
It
Makes
should
it happen.
It should matter. How are you the number one team with lesser talent? Makes no sense.
Did Tom Brady win his division last year?
No, he did not.
And he's how old?
45 this year.
And he won a what?
He won a Super Bowl with a loaded team on offense and defense.
People say that he played against the best quarterback in the league.
Bro.
Dude, put some respect on Tom Brady's name.
Look, I got two things for you. I got two things.
When he left Belichick.
I got two things for you.
This bitch, he goes to Tampa Bay and says, "Hey, I'll show y'all what's up with Belichick, and I'll win another Super Bowl." Put some respect on Tom Brady's name.
Tom Brady doesn't need to have respect on his name. It's inherent. It's given. But we have to acknowledge.
He retired.
But we have to acknowledge that if a quarterback is playing football with lesser skilled weapons, that quarterback has led his team to a better record, the obvious logic says that the quarterback with lesser weapons with a better record is more valuable.
Listen, if you're talking about a quarterback with lesser weapons that's winning, is that what you're trying to say?
No, that is what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. So who is that? You're saying it's Aaron Rodgers.
That's Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, number 12, yes.
Shit.
Now, he does have the number one receiver in the NFL, but he doesn't have weapons on Mike Evans. He doesn't have Gronk. He doesn't have Gronkowski. He doesn't have Antonio Brown. He doesn't have Scott. What's that dude's name?
He's got an offensive line.
Well, I mean, Yeah, he's got an offensive line.
He got an offensive line.
Oh, so you want to make the case for Aaron Rodgers even more by having 2 rookies and 3 backup offensive linemen starting 5? You're making the case for me.
Hey, when you're a great quarterback, you make your wide receivers great. Tom Brady, what is Tom Brady?
Patrick Mahomes couldn't even do that last year because he didn't have an offensive line.
Besides Randy Moss, when has Tom Brady had great receivers? Except for now. I guess you could say Antonio Brown and Mike Evans or whatever. But before he went to Tampa Bay, Tom Brady's always had shit receivers.
He's had Gronkowski. He had Aaron Hernandez. Yeah, he's had people who can catch the ball.
And if you talk to people that know Aaron Hernandez likes to dry in the booty. So
we're talking about football players, bro. Don't. That's not fair. We're talking about football players. We're not talking about their private life.
Players. Yes, well, I know, but Aaron Rodgers or Aaron Hernandez, he always creeped me out. So I just had to clean that up. But anyway, no, I'm just saying. People came on the map. Why? Because they played with Tom Brady. Why? Mm-hmm. Because Tom Brady made them great. It doesn't matter. Every year, Tom Brady almost had a new staff of receivers.
Okay.
Like, he came into to camp and he'd be like, hey, I'm Tom Brady. Who are you? And he still made them great. He still made guys great.
That's granted, but that wasn't last year, and that's not this year. We're talking about current football. We're not talking about.
He was already on the team.
I'm sorry. He didn't recruit Gronkowski. He didn't recruit Antonio Brown.
Yeah, but
but what?
But he still made the plays when it counted. But stop trying to act like these guys that he has on the teams are making these plays. He's making the throws.
So you're telling me they don't have to catch the ball, right? They don't have to catch it. All Tom has to do is throw it, and the play will be made.
If you can't catch the ball, why are you playing receiver?
I'm just saying they don't have to catch it. Tom just puts it there, and it'll magically fall in their hands.
Has Tom not been making these plays since he's been in the league?
Has who?
Let's go to the first Super Bowl.
We're not talking about the past. We're talking about now.
John Madden, RIP, is saying, hey, they need to stop what they're doing. They need to move on, and they need to go to overtime. Tom Brady's like, no, we're going to go down here and get this field goal, win the game. I'm just saying that's Tom Brady.
Okay, who did he throw the ball to?
Who knows? Who cares? We know
exactly.
Tom Brady did it.
Exactly.
Nobody remembers who the wide receivers were.
Nobody's taking anything away from Tom Brady and what he's accomplished. He's played in 11 Super Bowls. He's won 7 of them. God bless him. Where nobody's taking any respect away. But what we are talking about is the last year's play and this year's play. And there's only one quarterback who's above him. And it's really easy to see that. I'm not quite too sure why you can't.
Quarterback above Tom Brady.
Yes, there is for this year and last year. Yes.
No.
The NFL voted and said last year Aaron Rodgers was the MVP. This year, Tom Brady hasn't even been mentioned to be a finalist for the MVP that I've seen. Where have you seen it?
That's just called hate.
Okay, maybe. It's called hate. Maybe.
It's just like because Tom Brady's greatness has been so great for so long.
Yes.
So a lot of times they don't recognize his greatness. So they give it to other players that are doing good, but they're not Tom Brady.
Now Aaron Rodgers is just good. He's not elite. He's just good.
Hey, if you look at Aaron Rodgers and his record, is it on that Tom Brady level?
Did Bill Belichick coach Aaron Rodgers? Or did Mike McCarthy coach Aaron Rodgers?
Bill Belichick shit. Don't give me that Bill Belichick shit.
Who was the general manager for the Green Bay Packers?
What did Tom Brady do as soon as he left Belichick?
Recruited his homeboys to go to Tampa Bay.
And won a Super Bowl. It don't matter.
But that's what happened.
Won a Super Bowl. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, leave Green Bay and go win a Super Bowl. And then you know what? I'll change my mind.
So my bad. I'm sorry you had to have a stacked deck when you're 44 years old, have all pro receivers and tight ends to go win a championship.
It's a lot of,
sorry, I didn't know that.
There's a lot of great players to go stack the deck and still can't win. Hey, LeBron James.
We're talking about football, not basketball.
To South Beach, and what I'm gonna get whooped by Dirk.
The Dallas Cowboys have a stacked deck, and they can't even get to the playoffs. Explain that to me.
Now you're going something off different.
No, we're talking about football.
As much as I'm rooting for Dak Prescott, he's not Tom Brady.
He got
you put
100%.
Tom Brady in that position? Come on.
Dallas had an opportunity to go get Tom Brady, and what happened?
Was the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys
What happened?
right now, I would be like, yeah, Super Bowl's wrapped up.
What happened to that? What happened? They had an opportunity to get Tom Brady, and where did he go? To Tampa. Why didn't he go to Dallas? We're waiting.
Yeah, because he didn't. I don't think Tom likes Dallas.
Fair enough.
Maybe Giselle maybe don't like Dallas.
What?
I don't know. But I'm just saying, y'all need to put some respect on Tom Brady's name.
This debate was about
he's the GOAT.
This was about the 2021 season MVP, right?
Right.
Which doesn't,
West took it to
talk about.
West took it to 2001.
2001.
Just a little fun facts in case anybody gives a fuck. This season, Tom Brady has 11 interceptions.
How many does Aaron Rodgers have?
Aaron Rodgers has 4.
Thank you.
ESPN has Tom Brady with it was like a 95 point.
I'm gonna turn off my mic.
95.6 passer rating. Aaron Rodgers is at a 97.8 passer rating, and they currently have him ranked as the number 1 quarterback in the NFL right now. That's just according to ESPN, which
Okay.
ESPN sucks, so it doesn't matter.
Who do you think is going to go farther in the playoffs this year, though?
Do what?
Who do you think is going farther in the playoffs this year?
Come on, man.
I know you thinking Green Bay.
All right.
How come right now Dallas Cowboys are the number 2 team in the NFC, and we're not talking about Dak Prescott being an MVP candidate?
Because Dak Prescott has looked like shit for the last month.
So,
be honest.
Tom Brady had his low time during this season, and how come nobody talked about that? How come nobody's talking about the 11
Brady
interceptions?
had his low time during the season. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had a low time.
Tom Brady's the quarterback, therefore Tom Brady gets the glory and the blame.
No.
You need to stop giving so many concessions for Tom just because y'all are the same damn age. That don't mean nothing.
I'm actually a year older than Tom.
Well, then that must be interesting. Why you so kin to him? You just are so kind to him. Y'all have so much in common. Product of the 70s.
I'm just saying, throw some respect on Tom.
Tom Brady's respect is inherent.
Was just a puppet in New England, and then Belichick was doing all this and doing all that. Tom Brady was making the plays, dude.
Look, man, Tom Brady will tell you to go fuck yourself. Ask the coach from the New Orleans Saints, because he told him that after he kept Tom getting his ass kicked last 2 weeks ago. The point of the story is that Tom Brady was throwing picks. He got in his feelings about it and had to go mouth off like a weak-kneed child. I don't want to hear any more about Tom Brady, because Tom Brady, when he loses, he gets weak in the knees, and I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not going to feel sorry for him.
Hey, I'm with Tom. I'm a sore loser too.
Ain't nothing wrong with being petty. I'm petty. I understand what it means to be petty. But at the same time,
Dan Snyder over here bringing in your own bitches to a closed stadium.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
That was so stupid. Why are you bringing in your own bitches, your own heated bitches to a closed stadium? You made yourself look dumb, Snyder.
Let's wrap up the picks
real quick, Wes. Just to show you, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they lost twice to the New Orleans Saints, and they also lost to the Washington football team, whom you despise, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they lost. I mean, come on, man.
Cardinals at Cowboys, 3:30 kick. Sunday, Dallas is a 5.5 point favorite. Wes, you're up first.
Unfortunately, I will not be at the game. So I know that's going to be a challenge. That's going to be a challenge for the Cowboys.
Can you go drive by the stadium and then so that you put your good juju on it?
I don't know. I might still try to go to the game. My boss is he's out of the country right now, so that's why I don't have a ticket at the moment. So if any of the listeners want to buy me a ticket, that'd be nice.
I thought you and Jerry had that understanding.
I mean, I think I got a little rowdy the other night.
Like last
Jerry
night.
might have been a little bit embarrassed. Apparently, I got a little rowdy, and everybody was just really thrown off by my mooning the Washington Redskins and Dan Snyder. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
Thank God we didn't.
But of course, I got the Cowboys. This is a huge game for the Cowboys because I feel like the Cowboys need to come out here and they need to win this game and they need to show that they're contenders. If they can win this game against the Cardinals, it shows that they are true contenders in the NFC to go to the Super Bowl.
Question for you, Wes. Over or under 1.5 turnovers for Dallas?
I'm gonna go on. I'm going under.
So you think they'll get at least one?
I really think that Dak and everybody on the offensive side of the ball knows how big this game is. And I think Dak really wants this game. And I think Dak is getting his confidence back. But I know all the haters are gonna be like, oh, y'all beat up on Washington. Yeah, no. But that's the way a team that's supposed to be a contender beats up on a shitty team. Now, if they play Washington and they barely beat them, yes, then I'd be like, you know what? They're not ready. So I think because the Cowboys beat up on Washington, Dak's got his confidence that they can go and beat Arizona at home. And Kyler Murray's not looking all that excited. He's not looking all that great. So I love the Cowboys in this one. And hopefully they put it on Arizona. If they have to go beat up the Eagles the next week, then they have to. But hopefully I want them to win this game so they don't have to really play the Eagles and worry about that game.
James?
I'm going to take the Cowboys now. Arizona hasn't been looking great at all. It's just the wrong time. You don't want to start looking bad. You know, they're losing to the top teams. I think Dallas takes them out easy, to be honest with you.
Easy?
Yeah, I think so, honestly.
Whoa.
It's my prediction.
You're not being you're being serious.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Cowboys. I think they roll. I think they win by 10 or more. As long as Kellen Moore, somebody there has some oversight over Kellen. They playing at home, closed environment. It's going to be right now. Dallas is averaging 31 points a game. Cardinals 26 points a game. I think this is an easy victory for Dallas. Looks like Tyron Smith is the only one that's noteworthy that could play. I don't think he should play. James Conner is questionable for the Cardinals. Rondale Moore is questionable. So I guess D-Hop's going to play. That's the way it's looking right now. We'll have to see when it comes time to get to the game time for kick. Everybody likes the Cowboys. Let's get into a quick break. Give us 2 minutes. We'll come back, wrap up the show, and get out of this place.
While we're on the topic of the Dallas Cowboys, did you see that clip of Deion Sanders? He was getting interviewed. Like they were having some sort of like, it was like a...
Yeah, it was at the SWAC media days.
Yeah, correct. That guy was like, hey, Deion.
Hey, Deion, was just wondering if you could...
hold on. Let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Deion now, okay?
I call Nick Saban Nick.
You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that to me. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Deion.
All right.
Just...
So I have mixed feelings about this. I understand what Deion is saying. Let me put some respect on his name.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
I understand what Coach Prime is doing. Two parts. Number one, that media person should have called him Coach Sanders or Coach Prime or Prime. Any of those probably would have worked, but you called him Deion. I think Prime has earned the respect. This ain't his first year coaching. Okay. He's won state championships in Texas in the private school league. Okay. He's paid his due. He didn't just jump into the head coaching position. Deion corrected that media person and said, do you call Saban Nick? Everybody knows the answer is no. But on the other side, Prime, you don't get to behave that way when you haven't won any national championships, collegiate championships, SWAC championships. But at the same time, it was like Prime was wrong the way he held that media person accountable. And that media person was wrong for the way he addressed Prime. If your children went to you and said, hey, James, hell no.
2 chops to the throat.
Right. 2 chops to the throat. You tell him, Lavelle.
2 chops to the damn throat.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show, 24 minutes after the hour. Gentlemen, let's wrap this bad boy up. What you like? What you smiling about over there? Wes, what you smiling about?
Man, I'm just feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. No, I can't smile because I'm feeling good.
God, man, my hat busted again, man. I guess my head just too big.
Is your head growing?
Hey, getting all heated, you probably get that little vein in the top of your head probably popping out.
Just when you're fat, you got a fat head. I don't know what to tell you.
I hope that head ain't growing no more.
That's why Wes wears beanies.
You know what? That's what I do need. I need to like go buy some high-end quality beanies just because I haven't had one in a minute.
Scullies.
Yeah. So is that what you call them, Scullies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I call them beanies. I don't know. What do you call them, James?
I call them beanies.
Yeah.
Or goras.
Damn, man.
That's what little dudes in the park, little white dudes in the park call them beanies. Oh, man, Scullies.
I wonder where is that like I don't know where that term comes from. Is it just slang or what?
Scully?
Yeah.
Might be because
I got it from Wu-Tang. That's an East Coast thing.
Yeah, I thought that's like
my beat.
Because have you seen that movie Kids? From the 90s? Yeah, you seen that movie. You seen that movie Kids?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. We'll make sure we're all on the same one accord. There was a guy, wasn't there a kid named Scully?
Kids is the reason I buy condoms daily. You never know.
I believe you, Wes. Why don't you just go to Costco get like a big pack?
I'm not saying I buy them daily, but I got condoms on me at all times.
Literally just said that.
You never know when I'm going to get lucky. Even though I haven't been lucky in a while, but you never know.
I don't know. If y'all watching, holler at Wes.
Kind of shows this.
We're off the rails, bro. It's the third segment. We can just talk about whatever we want. It doesn't matter.
Meet contestant number 1.
Would you ever do a dating show, Wes?
Would I ever do a dating show?
Yeah, like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette.
Let me know. I'll produce that shit.
What about like a blind date? Blind date kind of, like Who Wants to Date Wes or Finding Love with Wes?
No, I'm the worst person to ever do.
Why?
Try to do something like that. I just I don't like that. People are always trying to set me up with women, and I'm just like, no. I hate that.
Oh, you're not a blind date kind of guy.
Somebody, and I hate that pressure of trying to date somebody and having them meet up with somebody. You don't know what they look like. You don't know if you're going to be attracted to them. And then you got to try to make conversation with this person and see if they like. Nah, I'm all about, just finding it.
The old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
I can feel that.
Find somebody I like that I click with and, finding love that way. I hate the pressure of being set up.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. What about you, James? Would you ever, if you were available, would you ever do a Finding Love with James?
Like a show?
James, don't answer that shit.
Nah.
James,
nah.
you are a married man.
Come on, man.
Be
By
quiet.
law.
Don't say it, bro.
Yeah, dude, I do a dating show.
Really?
Like, honestly, yeah, just for the fuck of it, just to have fun.
For the grins.
It's funny that you say that because I was talking with my friend the other night. We were drinking at the house, and I was, I think I was telling him I saw this show. It was the Dating Game Killer. You remember that dude? I forgot his name, man. But I listened to a podcast, one of those true crime things.
Yeah.
And this dude was just such a narcissist. Would he got arrested and released numerous times. It's crazy. And so he was a serial killer, and he appeared on a dating game. The show was called the Dating Game, and it was back in the 70s. No, it must have been the 80s.
Okay,
might even been in the early 90s. But I was asking him, I was like, would you do that? And I was like, dude, I told him, I was like, I'd do that shit. I would convince every woman there that I was in love with them, and then just be like, yeah, you gotta go. Just for the fuck of it.
Quick question.
Yeah.
James, do you live with your baby mama and girlfriend?
Yeah. Nah, she's cool, man.
Did you listen to this?
Did you
hold on?
Cool,
did you listen to the stand-up?
Cool.
Did you listen to the stand-up?
James,
he didn't listen to the stand-up.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice. Tonight, sleep with one eye open, because if you talking about, oh yes, I'm cool with the dating game, she gonna cut your dick off in the middle of the night.
Ain't no Lorena Bobbitt going on. Hey, Wes, have you seen his stand-up?
Huh?
Have you seen James's stand-up? I sent you the link.
I know. I watch bits and pieces because every time I try to watch it, I get distracted. But
it's 4.5 minutes.
James is. You're definitely on the. What's the boy? What's the old man from Full House? You definitely got the dirty thing going. Because he starts off with putting on chapstick and talking about sucking dick.
Oh,
wow,
Bob Saget.
What a start! But,
Bob Saget put on lipstick.
I give you mad props for getting up there and doing it, dude. I think as you do it more often, your delivery and everything will come with it, and you'll stop pulling your phone out every time you have to make a joke. But
dude, some of those guys go up there with
definitely get better, man, with it. And like I said, dude, I give you mad props for doing it. It's something that I thought about for a while because I think I'm funny.
You should do it.
But she
just don't need an edible before.
No shit.
Really?
Yeah, really.
No shit. For real.
I should never tell y'all shit.
No, you shouldn't. We're like a family. We will talk shit about you. You know this.
What's my proudest moment, dude? I'm excited about it. When especially when you got to sleep for, I never sleep that much, and I went to sleep last night for basically, I want to say 12 hours, because I couldn't do anything else.
Well, because you were in a food coma afterwards. That's why.
I ate some good food though.
Hell yeah!
Tonight I'm gonna eat some good food.
Do you just do Uber Eats or
Frito pie after we get up there?
Damn, that sounds good.
Oh, dude, you gotta have I love me a Frito pie. I mean, I used to. Of course, you love the old school Frito pies when you go to the game and they give you the little bag and they give you the bag of Fritos and put the chili on there with the cheese. But I love making my Frito pies where I actually make the chili, and then once I do that, you make the chili. You got your Fritos, whatever Fritos you like, but then you got your onions.
Bro, I'm hungry.
Jalapenos.
I want to go to HEB after this.
You got your own cheese. Put a little sour cream on top with a little cilantro. freedom pies go off.
That sounds delicious. Can't call another man delicious. Hey, man.
Hey, yo, delicious.
That was a great stand-up. The King's Comedy. I don't know, y'all. What are we looking forward to the new year? We're not going to do a show until the 3rd, which will be next Monday. So what are we talking about? Any New Year's resolutions going down? Anything, new habits we want to create? New endeavors we want to get into? We need to speak it into existence. What are we talking about? Who wants to go first?
Well, I'll go first.
All right, James.
We're going to keep hitting it hard. We're going to keep grinding. I just got me a weight bench at the house.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll be like 5'5", 160 pounds, solid.
With some guns like that.
Your biceps as big as his brain.
Yeah, but I finally got me a bench, man. I want to get back into running more and stuff like that.
All right.
Because I run like once a week now if I can, but I want to get on a little routine and stuff. You know, I don't like to let things get in the way. So just stay busy, getting after it.
Anything else? Any side goals, like side job goals? Anything for dark side goals? What are you talking about?
We got goals for dark side, but that's tomorrow's show. We're going to talk about that tomorrow on dark side. We're going to look back at 2021, and we're going to look ahead to 2022, talk about our favorite episodes, moments, personal goals, and yeah, stuff like that.
Wes, what about you? So you joined us kind of late, but that's my fault.
No, it's all good. I'm excited about bringing in the new year with y'all, and excited where we're going to go with the Paul Rodriguez show. But also, I'm over everybody at the gym. There's a lot of people in the gym right now in the way because everybody wants to start with the new year working out. But if you ain't gonna stick with it, get out of my way.
Tell them.
But I'm excited to ready to move out of the mansion, get my own apartment, so I can have my setup and have everything. I know the chandelier is going away. I know y'all gonna be all sad, no more chandelier. But I'm excited to have my own stuff, and I'm excited about 2022 just because it's a new year, man. We get to start all over, and by the grace of God, we get a repeat, and we get another chance to start another ending to our lives. We don't have to dwell on the past. So
that's pretty good.
For sure.
I like that.
You been watching Forrest Gump? I saw that meme you shared and I've seen that before, talking about you can ring in the new year with Lieutenant Dan if you start Forrest Gump at 10:30
feet, something like that.
If nobody schedules me to drive on New Year's Eve night, that's probably what I'll be doing. Is I'm gonna start Forrest Gump at that time, and so we'll start off the new year with Lieutenant Dan. But I'm trying to get some people to drive them around for New Year's, because I probably won't be doing nothing.
I might hit you up.
I'm not driving a Lockhart.
It's fucked up. It's all right. I'm just burning in a fire crashing.
I know. I got to make it there at one point, man. To come see y'all, especially because I got to get some barbecue. Barbecue here is not that great.
Hey, he's talking about like starting over and stuff like that. There ain't nothing more annoying than those New Year, New Me.
I thought that's kind of where he was going, but
dare I say bitches, New Year, New Me bitches. It's always like, New Year. And it's always like, oh man, just because you slept with like 30 dudes this year, like, New Year, New Me, like, come on, man.
Oh my God. Somebody hit the dang reset button on that some bitch right over there. Yeah, you can't change your body count. Nobody can. Not even the guys.
Paul?
Gentlemen, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you two, for James, for Hugh and Wes. Your personality is a great uplifting to the show. For all the watchers and everybody who's commenting in there, thank y'all very much. I don't know if y'all understand how important it is for y'all to leave those comments. So I'm very grateful for y'all to do that. Thank you very much. We're going to be giving away a $100 gift card on the 17th of January, and the way you'll be able to enter in that is if you leave a comment on a show, any comment. So basically, the more you comment, the more opportunities you'll have to get entered into the giveaway. So, let your friends know, let anybody know if you want a free $100 gift card. Just leave a bunch of comments. That's pretty simple. We'll be able to track it and monitor it through the comments of each show, and then we'll make a decision as a team on who's gonna win that giveaway. So we'll be doing that. We'll give it away on the 17th on that show. We'll know prior to the show who won it. But I'm excited for year 2 of the PRS show. The anniversary is the first Monday in February. So James and I have been kicking it for 12 months. Wes, you've been with us, 4 months, 6 months? I think it's right around that neighborhood ever since football season started.
The first Monday?
The first Monday in February.
So I'll be here.
I know you will.
I thought you had lined it up along when I was going to be gone.
No, it was the first Monday in February.
Okay.
The reason I know that is because last year we started a month before. We started the Monday of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
Shit flies by, man.
yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I'm looking forward to a new year. Maybe we'll grow. I'm thinking we may add another individual via video. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. Maybe unless they want to come into town. But I'm excited for 2022. The goal for 2022, and I'm saying it now, is to be monetized on YouTube. We've already grown to Spotify. We've grown to Amazon Music. Now it's time to start, taking the next big step, and that's going to be on me to get that done. So it's a personal challenge that I'm saying in front of you two to hold me accountable to get that done, and I'd like to get monetized before March. So y'all got to hold me accountable. Y'all got to light a fire in my ass if I'm not getting it done. If you don't see any growth, it'll be like, hey, man, what's the problem here? What's going on? So I'm just saying that in front of y'all too. That's the goal. That's the mission. I figured we've put a lot of content out. I got an email from Buzzsprout. We have over 100 episodes uploaded. So I think it's time to make the next move. I'm looking forward to it. Are you, Wes? How are you? Are you looking forward to it?
Oh yeah, of course I'm excited, man. I feel like I got some followers now. I got my buddy Lucky out there watching. I think people are enjoying this. I get a lot of good feedback from people watching the show and enjoying us. Apparently we're funny. I didn't know we were funny.
You're
I
funny.
didn't know I was cracking jokes because I've been serious. I'm not making any jokes. I've never made one joke on this show. So I don't know what y'all are laughing at. This shit ain't funny. It's all about them Dallas Cowboys. Facts.
James, anything else?
Apparently we need a woman on this show for a voice of reason.
Voice of reason. That's what's in the works. We're up to something. I'm up to something.
Yeah, you're definitely up to something.
Let me guess. Who said we need a woman's voice? Carla.
Yeah.
Why did you cough?
I don't know.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Keep that vape out of your mouth.
I figured it had to be Carla.
I'll tell you what. Carla
She just wants to talk about the 85 Bears.
Carla is a voice of reason. Wouldn't you say? I would say Carla is a voice of reason.
The fridge.
She's always in the comments, and I'm grateful for you in the comments. Thank you, and feel free to say anything you want there. And if YouTube tries to kick y'all out, we'll tell them to go kick rocks because I want to see some comments. I want to see some crazy stuff in there.
Strike right there.
Nah, fuck that.
Hey, I just want Carla to talk about something else than the 85 Bears.
Bro, Justin Fields is the truth.
You can't talk about the Bears the whole time. We gotta talk about different sports. We gotta talk about different teams.
We do. You just keep telling them you don't give a shit about it. When I talk about Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and it damn sure if it's any team outside of Dallas in the NFC East, you don't give a shit.
No, wait. I don't give a shit about the teams in the NFC East. I still talk about the other teams. I just don't have a lot of faith in a lot of teams. I don't have a lot of faith in Baker Mayfield. You tell me you got faith in Baker Mayfield?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Not even close.
Exactly. And then I like to talk about other sports. I'm getting excited. I just went to a Maverick game the other day, but I was so disappointed because COVID hit. the Mavericks, and I didn't get to see my boy Luka play. I saw Porzingis didn't even play. They were playing the Bucks, so I didn't get to see Giannis. But it was great to be in the stadium.
Yeah.
You know, my first Maverick game. So, but I'll be going to my other Maverick games, and then college basketball is about to get started.
What's that arena called?
American Airlines.
It is American Airlines. Okay.
I've been there for USC.
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little state situation.
Yeah, I think once football kind of ends, we're definitely going to get into basketball. Probably get more into UFC, boxing. Football dominates, man. Everybody loves football. It's kind of something that everybody gravitates to. USFL is coming out in the spring. I don't know if y'all know. XFL is coming out. I'm curious. I just kind of want to see. I hope it's not the AAF like it was a couple of years ago, which was a rough thing to watch, but we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe we'll have some teams in Texas. Maybe we can be some fans of some new teams in the spring. We will just have to see. What's up, Wes?
No, it's a good time of season. Like I said, you got a lot of stuff going on. You got college football, you got NBA, you got, you got the NFL. You got bowl games coming up. Can't wait till they expand the college football season a little bit. I'm not saying they got to expand it by much, but I would like to expand it at least maybe 2 more teams in the college football. I don't know. How do y'all feel about that?
If it's 2, then you're saying there's a total of 6. Do 1 and 2 get buys?
I don't like any. I don't like buys.
I do. I like buys. That's just the way I feel about it. I'm open to it. I would like to see 16 teams, but I don't know if we'll get that far.
Yeah, I mean, either way you go. I mean, even in college basketball, college basketball is up to 68, and teams are still complaining that they're left out.
Yeah,
so,
there's play-in games, right? There's like a play-in game for certain spots.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 play-in games, but I mean, people are going to feel like they're left out because it's impossible to get everybody a chance in college basketball. It's literally impossible.
That's true.
But I think that's what I love about college basketball because the little guys, even though, I mean, they haven't really had the real chance, but they've made it to Final Fours and things like that. But they have a chance to win it. You're talking about like in college football, Jackson State has no chance of winning a national title.
Not even close. Football. No, not even close.
But in college basketball, they have a chance. Why? Because you know what they have to do? Win your conference, win your conference tournament, get into the playoffs, and you have a chance. Now, you might lose in the first round because the teams are better, but you have a chance.
Yeah, you have an opportunity.
You have an opportunity. And that's what really excites me about college basketball and the big dance. Everybody has a chance.
Hey Wes.
Yes.
You wanna read that last comment?
It's Carl talking shit.
Out loud, please.
What does this say?
Carla says, I just want it to be known I've never talked about the 85 Bears or the 2006 Bears that went to the Super Bowl, unlike the fans who are living in the 90s. Nobody's talked about the 90 Cowboys. What are you talking about, Carla? I think you're talking about something else. I mean, we want the today's Cowboy teams to play like the Cowboys in the 90s, but no, I'm not still bragging about them. That's long gone. You know, Jerry has fired Jimmy Johnson. We're not living on that. Dude, I think you got me as a different Cowboy fan. I'm not still bragging about that stuff. I'm ready for them to move on.
You telling me you don't own a VCR with no VHS tapes on them?
Wes, you know you be singing Toby Keith's "Should Have Been a Cowboy" every night before you go to bed.
I do not sing country music.
Wanna be a cowboy? Learn to rope and ride. You be on the chorus, cowboy. Come on, Wes. I sang it. I know you sang it.
No, closest thing I listen
Come
to
on,
country
bro.
music would be like I listen to some Creedence. I listen to some Bob Seger.
Yeah.
I love me some Bob Seger. Night moves. Woo! Of course, I listen to Fleetwood Mac. But
There you go. I don't know how that song goes. I don't know. Hey, how come I haven't got a revision for my Spotify playlist from you in a while?
Oh, can I keep doing it?
Hell yeah. Thought you forgot about me.
Hey, they want you to drop your Frito pie recipe in the chat.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Wes.
I mean, it's not big. I didn't think it was. I mean, are you talking about the chili? The chili, I just, I make my chili. I can't really give the recipe to my chili.
Damn.
But after that, I put my chili on Fritos. No, actually, I take it back. I put the Fritos down. Then I put onions.
Okay.
Then I do
cheese.
I do the jalapenos.
Okay.
Then I do the chili. Then I do cheese. And on top of that, I put onions and cilantro.
What's up with the cilantro? Tell me about that.
Dude, I like cilantro, man.
Okay.
A lot of people hate cilantro because I think a lot of people have that thing where it tastes like soap. Well, cilantro doesn't taste like soap.
Not to me.
I like cilantro.
Yeah, it's just because you brown folk. That's why.
Hey, so what do y'all got going on New Year's?
I'm 40, so I'm not 40, but I'm pushing 40, so nothing.
Damn. Wes?
What you talking about? What you trying to invite me somewhere? What you talking about?
Potentially.
Potentially.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
You're the
man.
one who said
Please.
Potentially.
Please get the fuck out of here, man.
It must be all that cranberry in your cup. Got you puckered up real good,
Is
like
it cranberry?
potentially.
No, I'm gonna barbecue at the house.
Okay.
And man, my girl's like, I want some menudo, so I'm gonna make some menudo happen.
You're gonna make it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Get down.
All right.
I'll bring you some stuff if I don't invite you.
You had a party and didn't invite us to the party? Damn.
He said, I said,
I thought we were homies.
Dude, you ain't talking about that. You ain't talking about driving down.
I asked him to drive me around on New
Exactly.
Year's, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in Dallas. Call you for a party. Now you're down to party."
You didn't invite me. I don't remember you saying anything about that.
That's why he's bringing it up now.
Friends,
Yeah.
how many of us have them?
What you know about some Houdini?
Don't
Talk to me about Houdini.
don't get him started, Wes.
I seen Friday.
So what's up?
What?
You said what we doing?
For my New Year's?
Yeah, what we got going on?
Apparently, it's going to be cold compared to Carla Johnson. I don't know. Carla's a little angry. Big hugs, Carla.
Let's see how cold it's
I
gonna
don't
be.
know what you're angry about.
I think it's
Anyway,
gonna be like
my New
40s.
Year's, if I'm not driving anybody to parties or anything like that, I'm probably going to be doing I saw this Forrest Gump challenge where if you start the movie Forrest Gump at like 10:38, you will bring in the new year with Lieutenant Dan. So I'm going to try to do that. Other than that, I'm trying to rest up to watch football on New Year's Day. That's what I usually try to do. If I ain't got to work, I try to rest up, so I'm up early that morning to watch football games on New Year's Day.
Okay.
What's the temperature gonna be like, James?
Well, I see. So for that Friday, they have it in our place, 82 high, 67 low. But then Saturday, it's a low of 32. Now I don't know if that's like a cold front moving through overnight Friday into Saturday, or if that's like dropping Saturday.
What's
It's
the
gotta be-
high Saturday?
On Saturday, 76. So it's
So
got to
it's
be like later in the day,
in
right?
the evening.
Yeah.
Maybe later in
so,
the day.
So probably over there where Wes is at, it probably hit a little sooner. You know what I mean? But after that,
and colder
we're
because he's
looking at
further north.
Sunday, a high of 51 and a low of 31.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, me too, man. Like Christmas, I was like, what the fuck is this, dude?
It was
And
weird.
then Monday at work, I was
Right.
sweating,
You
dude.
didn't like it?
It was weird for me just because I look, man, when you build a coat for decades, you got a natural coat, right? It's called being fat. you want it to be cold. And I'm just like, bro, I had to turn on the air conditioner yesterday in the house when we come to do the show, because it just was not, it felt weird. Look, you skin and bones over there. So you ain't got no coat. You ain't got no natural coat.
Who?
You.
What do you mean I ain't got no natural coat? This is bulk.
We built different.
Bulk,
you got that muscle flesh and tone. Nah, you ain't got no coat. You cannot survive. You cannot survive 15 to 10 degree weather without a coat on in the house and be comfortable.
Who?
Me. You can't.
I can't.
No heater.
Man,
no heater.
Bro, you don't know me, bro.
No heater.
I don't use the heater.
Okay, you don't use the heater.
I don't use the heater.
I
I
do.
love it cold.
You should.
Fuck.
I love it cold. I don't use the heater.
Man, remember when it froze last February? Dude, it was like, I opened the door. It was like sleeting. It was like 11 degrees outside. And I opened the door and I went out there. I could only stand for like 2-3 minutes. I was like, it feels good, but it's cold.
Yeah. So, so shit
I
that
like
happened.
I like it cold-ish.
Shit that happened earlier on here in Central Texas. Earlier on this year in February, like it doesn't happen. Like it was like the first,
right?
And we walked down to the store because we had to go get some stuff, probably water or some shit. But dude, we're stepping. It's like ankle deep, in snow, and we were there. And then I had always told my girl, when we go to Green Bay, to Lambeau Field, I want to experience the full experience in the cold, frozen tundra, all that shit. And I was like, I remember I told her, I was like, man, I don't know, man. Maybe we need to go in an early season game or some shit like that. But yeah, it definitely made me rethink,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was like, we're not used to that shit. You know what I mean?
So my buddy came into town yesterday and he lives in Iowa. And he was raised like central South Texas. And I asked him, dude, how did you deal with the cold? He goes, I still haven't gotten used to it. It's just a different kind of cold, a different kind of frigid in Iowa, man. I was like, we don't like what we got here that February is like months to them. It's just crazy. I thought it was nuts.
Nah, I can't imagine. We've never seen anything like what we got.
Nah,
that was crazy for us. I mean, I've lived in Texas and Austin my whole entire life, and I've never experienced anything like what we experienced last year in February.
Yeah.
So, but Carla, chill out. I didn't say you were angry. It's just a joke. Apparently, Carla's angry with what.
You're not funny no more.
I don't know. Man.
All right, guys.
Bad about the Bears. She gets a little angry.
Anything before we get out of here? James, you got anything?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Wes, you got anything?
Just Happy New Year, man. And, I want to send just everybody, once again, man, if you have somebody that you haven't talked to in a while that you love, just send them a shout out, because I lost a friend from junior high, Brady Bradley, just a couple of days ago. Damn. My age, just had a cardiac arrest, and luckily I sent some messages and we talked a little bit on Thanksgiving, but man, you just never know when your last day to talk to somebody is. So just, if you can, man, the people you love, man, just tell them as much as you can, because you never know. We're not promised tomorrow. I just want to send a shout out to all the Paul Rodriguez Show Nation. I love all of y'all.
Well said. Well said. Thoughts and prayers. Wes, I'm sorry for your loss, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But we're praying for you. Definitely keep you in our thoughts, sending you all them good vibes. But Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everything you want, you will achieve, you will speak into existence, and you will have all the success and joy in 2022. Appreciate y'all along for the ride, and many, many success for all those who are watching and contributing. Thank y'all very much. Adios, guys.
Peace.
Head on over to Spotify, search Paul Rodriguez Show. You'll see the little logo pop up. Give us a follow, turn notifications on. That way you don't miss any show that is uploaded.